tonight at 10 on KSMO TV.
Shawnee Mission Health. Much more than medicine.
That play put the Royals on top last night, and they never looked back. Lorenzo Cain made it to home plate easily, but for most players, it would have been close. Cain was clocked rounding third base at almost 21 miles an hour. The night team's Josh Marshall has a breakdown on Cain's incredible speed.
That's what speed do.
They're going to bring Cain to the plate. Royals back on top.
Lorenzo Cain blew open the barn door with his base running in the bottom of the sixth of Game 2.
It's incredible. It really is. He's got four-wheel drive, apparently, rounding it and, keeping a good line to home plate.
Scott Lipovac is out running and playing catch. Only he's not running or throwing as fast as Cain.
He's running 20 miles an hour.
To put that into perspective, if Lorenzo Cain was running down this portion of Mission Road, he'd be breaking the law.
It's not human. It really isn't.
It's just running, right? Anyone can do it. How fast do you think you can run?
16 to 18 miles an hour.
Think he's faster than you?
Absolutely.
He runs 21 miles per hour.
That's insane.
Are you impressed?
Extremely.
Did you see the speed?
With the secondary lead, Cain makes it home in less than 7 seconds, and he's only one of the Royals with world-class speed.
What it gives is an advantage when we're not hitting the ball extremely well. We run the bases and can make up for it through some scrappy play.
Lorenzo Cain's flying.
Reporting in Kansas City, Josh Marshall, KCTV5 News Night Team.
And just to put this in perspective for you, the average human running speed is about 15 miles an hour. A cheetah can run 60 miles an hour. Even hippos are faster than you might think, clocking in at 24 miles an hour. As for humans, Usain Bolt, the gold medal runner, has the fastest human speed ever recorded at nearly 28 miles an hour. Well, if you're hoping to join the Royals crowd in San Francisco, you can expect to pay about what fans are paying right here in Kansas City. According to the travel experts, the average ticket to get you into AT&T Park is between $1,200 and $1,400. Standing room only tickets are about $500 a piece. That's about what we're seeing here at the K as well, except for Game 7. Those tickets are a bit more expensive. As far as flights, flying to San Francisco Saturday is cheapest, just in time to catch Game 4.
That's the way to do it. If you really have an interest in seeing just one or two of the games, that's the way to do it, is go in Saturday.
Hotel rooms may be your biggest problem. Inside the city, they cost at least $400. Games 3, 4, and 5 are all scheduled for San Francisco, so it is possible the Royals can get it done in California. The MLB is hoping some local kids try and have some fun while they're hospitalized. The league donated a mobile entertainment unit to the University of Kansas Hospital. It includes all the latest video games, and it can be rolled from patient room to patient room. During today's visit, the Royals mascot Slugger also hung out with the kids, along with former Royal Willie Wilson. Stay with KCTV5 for our team coverage of the Royals in San Francisco. We'll have live reports all day long tomorrow. And be sure to watch KCTV5 Saturday from noon until 2, and then again Sunday afternoon from 1 until 3 for a Royals season. We'll be live from San Francisco and here in Kansas City as the Royals try to take the crown and win the World Series. I love saying it. It never gets old.
No, it certainly does not. And, and I think now the World Series, by all accounts here across our fan base, has now officially begun after last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we were sleepwalking in Game 1. I think everyone just assumed it'd be another sweep and a party. And it said, all right, let's refocus. In Game 2, drop the hammer on them.
And we did.
And it was great.
Yeah.
Now, you're not going to see the Royals logo in the 7-day forecast here for next week because, well, they may go out there and win all 3 games in San Francisco. I'm just very superstitious about it, so you will not see that in the 7-day forecast. Although I fully realize that they may be playing next week there, but you won't see it in the 7-day right now. Visibility, we're holding our own about 4, 5, 6 miles right now across the area. Our KB Complete City Cam view. That's in Johnson County there, 75th Street and I-35. And we're going to keep an eye on those city cams as we head through the night because fog could be an issue, as particularly we work past midnight into the morning drive. Right now we're at 56 degrees. right in there with the dew point. So you see it's 100% relative humidity. Everything here is an indicator of fog, although we do have a little bit of a breeze. And if we hold that breeze through the night, it may be just sort of a deck of low clouds just up above us by a few hundred feet. So we're driving with great visibility. But if the winds die down a bit more, then we'll have issues with visibility for the morning drive. Right now, 50s and low 60s around the area for current temperatures. Here's a check of the visibility in miles. And right now, Kirksville visibility is about a quarter of a mile. So that's where the fog is already in place and developing. And we'll try to build west-southwest toward the metro as we head through the night. Right now, there's a dense fog advisory in effect just into southeastern Iowa. Does not include our area right now. We'll see if that changes as we head through the night. Overnight, 58 degrees as low clouds or some fog will begin to develop across the area. 56 for the morning drive. Patches of fog. Not everywhere, but there'll be patches of dense fog to start the day. And then it's 72 and warming up and sunny there for the lunch hour on your Friday. In fact, there you see in the morning, notice this is all low clouds or fog, how it really hits the eastern half of our area. And again, could hit the metro. We're right on the edge of it. And then in the afternoon, it's just beautiful sunshine. And temperatures will recover. So we'll have 70s to low 80s, depending on how thick a morning batch of cloud cover fog you have, and likely to be a little cooler near the interior to the east, but still 70s to low 80s. And then we look southbound, 77 in Warrensburg to 81 in Lacine. Now, here's California. Game 3 weather looking good. Rain off to the northwest. So we should have Game 3 weather that's, well, parallel to essentially what we had here in Kansas City. Great weather. On Saturday, there will be the chance for some showers there for Game 4 in San Francisco. First pitch, 5:07 is Pacific time. 7:07 here, of course, locally looking good. And your Gales Harley-Davidson biker forecast. Get the motorcycles out this weekend. Enjoy a summer-like weekend, 79 to 82, although a little bit on the windy side there on Sunday. So here we have that weekend forecast. Again, unseasonably warm weather, looking good for the Chiefs, Sporting KC. Thunderstorms coming in late day on Monday into Monday night, some of early Tuesday. And then it's cooler next week there with 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. And just in case you missed it, here's some video shot earlier from Chopper 5 of that partial solar eclipse. Yeah, this is about from 4:45 roughly to about 5:45, 6 o'clock. We were a max solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse. So it was about 40% of the moon roughly, essentially getting in the way of the sun and taking a little bite out of it, if you will. But we had just enough clearing of our daytime clouds to allow for really a cool spectacle as we round out our daytime hours here on this Thursday, Amy.
Man, that is just beautiful. Man, the guys up in Chopper 5, they know how to get
They get all the great shots, don't they?
They do. That is just beautiful. I love it. Can stare at that all night.
The fog makes it look spooky, too.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky
looking. Kind of Halloweenish.
It is. Yes, it is. So, Brad, what you talking about tonight?
Ned Yost had one of the greatest comments today.
What was that?
In San Francisco. I'm only going to tell you what part of it was. But when he got in San Francisco, and he's always second guessed, everybody, takes shots at him. Everybody makes fun of him, and he simply said, "I'm not a dope." I'll tell you what the rest of that was coming up next in sports.